Off we fuck. Nice and slow. Fucking freeze! Run!
Superheroes are anything but heroic in The Boys. In Season 4, Episode 5, shocking secrets are unveiled and alliances are shattered. Why did Starlight's headquarters get vandalized? What deadly plan does Billy Butcher have to take down Homelander? And how did Compound V lead to a gruesome hospital rampage? Plus, don't miss the epic crossover with Gen V characters at the V52 Expo. Stay tuned as we dive into the chaos and uncover all the jaw-dropping twists in Beware of the Jabberwock, my son. Trust me, you won't want to miss this recap. Before we jump into the madness, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified every time we post a new video. Let's get into it. Following the Firecrackers' public reveal that Annie January, also known as Starlight, had an abortion, Annie returns to Starlighter headquarters to discover the office has been vandalized by home team supporters. While assessing the damage, Annie catches Firecracker on her new Truth Bomb show on the VOT News Network, where the Soupy continues her attacks on the former member of the Seven. Later in the episode, Firecracker confronts Sister Sage for setting up the beatdown she took from Annie during the Truth Bomb marathon show. Sister Sage, meanwhile, is still racking her brain over who is responsible for the video leak that exonerated 2 Starlighters of killing 3 home team supporters. The ailing Billy Butcher meets once again with his old CIA buddy Joe Kessler as he continues to plot to save Becca's son, Ryan, from his increasingly unstable father Homelander. Part of Butcher's plan is to kill Homelander by using the lethal soup virus that was in development at Godolphin University in the Boys spin-off series, Gen V. The virus, however, is now in the possession of Secret Soupy and Vice President-elect Victoria Newman, and Butcher needs to find out where it is located. To find the soup-killing virus, Butcher asks Mother's Milk to get a presidential pardon for Stan Edgar. The former VOT CEO is needed by the boys to figure out where Victoria might have hidden the virus, so he brings them to a remote farm. It turns out Stan's suspicions were right, as the farm is the location of a secret lab where Compound V is being tested on farm animals. Victoria shows up just after Stan and the boys discover the facility. Victoria, Stan, and the boys find out that her researcher Samir's experiments on rabbits, chickens, and sheep have escalated out of control. After the group survives an attack by Compound V-infused chickens, Butcher calls it
Kentucky Fried fucking massacre.
But that's only the beginning of a full-out assault by the farm creatures. After Samir demonstrates how the super-killing virus works, Butcher and Joe kidnap him to help carry out their plans to kill Homelander. Huey's plan to give his father V was always going to end badly, and it's strange that one of the series' more cautious characters was so willing to take this risk. It's Huey's estranged mother who ultimately gives Hugh Sr. the V, and the consequences are fittingly tragic. Simon Pegg, Jack Quaid, and Rosemary DeWitt make the most of this story, even if Huey's mother, Daphne, doesn't feel fully fleshed out quite yet. This doesn't dull the emotional impact of Hugh Sr.'s inevitable demise, though, and once the consequences of the V take hold, he accidentally kills several people in a bloody hospital rampage. Even though Pegg's presence was always minimal, it was most welcome, and it's sad to see him go, with Huey and Hugh Sr. sharing one final heart-wrenching scene. The Seven spend most of their time at V52, a Comic-Con-esque convention that takes a stab at some low-hanging fruit and once again parodies the MCU and DC. Tech Knight, who appears here for the first time since his role in Gen V, gets in a particularly funny jab at the Batman, touting a 12-minute-long sequence in his upcoming movie, The Tech Knight, that is completely dark on screen. The V52 Con allows for the return of 2 key Gen V characters in The Boys Season 4. Sam and Kate, now known as the Guardians of Godolphin. They aren't given much to do, but it's exciting to see them, especially after Gen V knocked Season 1 out of the park. How their characters will come into play through the rest of the season remains to be seen, but it certainly seems like it's not the last we've seen of them. There's more Gen V crossover in this episode as a pair of principal characters from the show appear at the V52 Expo. VNN anchor Cameron Coleman explains why he had to report on the Deep being fired from the Seven's Crime Analytics division because of the data leak that cleared the Starlighters in the murders of the home teamers. Coleman said that he needs to take shots at the home team once in a while in order to appear fair and balanced, which in real life, of course, is the slogan of Fox News. Ryan begins to take on Homelander's characteristics by humiliating Vought film director Adam Bork for his rude behavior toward his production assistant Bonnie. Cameron tells former Vought CEO Ashley Barrett that she's no longer his dominant in their BDSM relationship, which turns out to be a fatal mistake. Frenchie is openly self-medicating himself because of the guilt over murdering the family of his boyfriend Colin years before. Eventually, Frenchie takes drastic measures to atone for the murders. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, comment below with your favorite moment from the episode and what you're most excited to see next. Subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss any updates from us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.